Good news, everyone. I did not die in a fire. It was I don't want to say a false alarm, but it sounds like somebody on another floor had a bit of an issue with their cooking. When they opened their door to let the smoke out, somebody else saw the smoke and said, a fire. And there you go. So I'm just going to eat a bit of fruit because not being on fire is thirsty work. All right. Oh. Oh. I hope nobody's watching me drive. Oh, did I just gain $5 for bumping into a light post? All right.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Hmm. I do like that they use the same animation frame opening every door in the game. An unbelievable, delicious turkey sandwich. Satisfy, etc., etc. I gotta start posing like that when I walk into a room. What the heck? Oh,
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting.
call me York.
I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Okay.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Oh, I did show the ID this time.
Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's
Did
a
you
very
murder
small
Rita?
town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
Is he like 6?
I understand. Just try to relax.
I'm sure he's a
Can
sweetie.
I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are.
This
Why
guy
don't you
has
take a look around while I go
worse.
look for it,
He has that gamer
Let me know
shrimp
when things are
posture,
ready.
but when he's standing.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
It was a different time. I don't think I should whip out my weapons, so to speak. Ba-dum. Whee. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. The fire exit, how ironic. Looks like the door wasn't locked. Looks somewhat nervous, though I sense an inner strength in him. He's serious, and an excellent cook. So whether that makes him an able deputy is another story. How do I know he's an excellent cook? Guess I'm a really good profiler. I really can't seem to find that key, or the my dialogue for this line. What should I do? Sheriff isn't going to be happy. It has a Southern Flight squirrel key holder attached to it. Haven't seen it, have you? Firm. Automatically sliding storage. Quite modern for a small town archive room. Whoa. But it's empty. Okay. Are any of them? Yep. I guess I have to find his key now. Looks like the door wasn't locked. This person probably has nothing to do with the event. So, maybe try downstairs. I saved recently enough. Take that, stupid box. Ah. Okay. Hmm. Were you a bad boy? Looks like the door wasn't locked. Why is it behind it? Why is it? A. The desk for the warden. Is it even in use? Doesn't seem like it. Most wanted. A dog. Pickering Court. Anybody down here? I wonder what the police think about me. Just sort of doing this. Oh. I can definitely get some sleep here, Zach. Why would I go to sleep in a jail cell? I have a perfectly good hotel room. I don't think I need to check like that when it's just Bart. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, found him. What were they doing there? Hold up, what's that? Guess it's not worth remarking on. Mind me, officer? Or warden, or whatever you are. Put too many blueberries in this fruit salad. I apologize if I'm triggering anyone's misophonia. I'm hoping that my noise gate is at least vaguely hard enough. Filter out the blueberry sound. But I just love me some fruit. is he? Here we go.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
Man York does not smile well.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18.
Anagram.
She just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model.
Oh,
But
well, she was going to
for the
die
time
anyway.
being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child.
Two dead
Her
people in
mother
the
is
family.
unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident.
What are the lost child
After all, it's
posters?
a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
Really?
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better.
My cat's back.
Huh.
Hello, Ember.
This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where
Hi,
in town
Amber.
can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
Ah, my profiling was correct.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going.
I wanted to use the car
You might think
inside.
This is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Oh, so it's cumulative. That makes sense. Amber, please. Why don't you come sit with Daddy? Yeah, come here. I think she's all worked up because we had to take her out when the fire alarm went off. She doesn't like going outside. She's very much an indoor cat. Probably gives her flashbacks to her childhood. She was 4 weeks old.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
I never understood that. Why do... No, don't equip any items. The hospital's closing. Like, it's not like they send the sick people. I really would rather he drove.
Agent Morgan. Get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
Oh, were you
George,
watching
what are
me?
you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
I love it when they have ellipses pronounced.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
All right. Before I do any driving, look at the map. There must be an easier way to do that, but such is life. Anybody want to tell me where the hospital is? Way down there? Okay. So I want to right onto Ferry Street. Left onto... Nope. Already wrong. So I'll turn right, take my first right, left, then left, and then left. And then right. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh. I don't even know how to get out of here. Bear with me here a moment, folks.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, the hospital closes at 2100. Please make it inside before then.
Okay, at least I don't have to try to sort that out now. Okay, that's the way. Mid-games. Never this hard driving in something like GTA, I tell you that. Alright, so I'm there, which is not even... They named a street... Oh my god, that's confusing. That's not how street names work. That's not... No wonder I couldn't figure out where the hell I was going. Alright, so I'm going to drive straight, turn right, turn left, turn left, turn right. Right, left, left, right. Okay. Right.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in
Left.
the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn.
Hmm.
Do you
Doesn't
remember
ring a
that one,
bell.
Zach?
Yeah.
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCown. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches.
Alright, so that is where I wanted. Oh, I missed the rest of my dialogue. Oh well. Oop, everything's fine here. Okay, this vehicle's meant for off-roading. Apologies to anyone who gets motion sick. Oh, lightning. It's not my fault. The lightning blinded me, and that's why I drove on this On the curb. Whoa! Ah! I wonder if there are consequences for my driving and just general weirdness. Oh. Also, it shouldn't be beeping like that every time you nailed it.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
They told us to be there before 2100, but don't worry about that. Let's do whatever you want to do.
Agent Morgan, have you no respect for rules and protocol? We were waiting for you, and now you try to go in by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like inconsiderate people who think that they're above the rules. And I'm sure I've made this point clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent York?
That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Let's go inside then.
I mean, it's not my fault you decided to stand out in the rain.
Hello, Sheriff.
Ah, correctly, Fiona.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Lawyer's House. What a terrible cover.
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small
That's
traditional
where we
North
live.
American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous, evil
Ooh,
still
seditious.
lurking alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Books
yeah,
are
I don't
written
care.
to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Let's observe her. Freckles on her nose make her look like a schoolgirl. Wonder how good she is as a nurse. Well, let's talk to her and see. Dr. Johnson should be in the computer room. Oh. No, don't take out the steel pipe. Thank you very much. She's quite pretty. She looked better wearing something more fashionable than the dull uniform. Zach? No, that's the sexist thing to say. What's going on? Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, where the hell did it? What the? Why am I staring at a wall? There we go.
we couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
Chess tournament.
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
No. King passes rook, bishop. Knight takes a pawn to the queen. I don't understand at all. Oh, okay. Is it really that easy? You just put them in that order.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to call Usha up here right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple.
That wasn't a riddle, that was just them telling you where to go.
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
Twisted Mind. Looked like the door wasn't locked. Well, since they're not looking, I'll run. Whee! No relation to the K-side figure. Zach, we have little use for a TV right now. Our favorite cartoon isn't running. Sunny in the morning, but cloud at noon that should turn into rain by evening. Well, it was freaking raining when I got here, so that doesn't tell me much. Gosh darn it, I missed the stairs, didn't I? Oh, okay, that was kind of neat. I didn't expect to be able to do that. I just want to find the freaking stairs. Or elevator or whatever. There. Oh! What the hell? Knight, bishop, king. Do I really have to go all the way over there? There's one set of stairs in the damn hospital, and it's way over there. Okay. Huh, this one is locked. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on now. Oh, I was right there too. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I was botched it. I wanted to push it, but I pushed it the wrong way. Total boss job. Beep, beep, beep. That was pretty fancy sounding. Okay, it looks just like everyone else. I don't know why you would have that door locked. Wait, what? Just walked the wrong freaking way. God, I suck sometimes. So we've established between this and Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne that I get lost in hospitals in video games. Good to know.
Asha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you. I'm Usha Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That
Doesn't
Battle
help.
of Wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
I see. Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Not getting any deader.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours. That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
his hand?
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
He bled out.
Which means.
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
I mean, yeah, she's dead.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
No.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed her.
What they do.
Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning.
Well, now you're not. Now you're stepping on my toes.
Probably cannot converse with them normally. Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual.
You a profiler now?
Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. Now, he watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985 was much like...
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal
you.
profiling is my job. You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
What more do you hope to find?
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
You did, but you didn't elaborate on it. Look and observe. Okay. His age is apparent, though he can't be that trustworthy doctor. We shouldn't stare at her for too long. Still the hint of a smile. Son George. All right. Traces of evaporated liquid around. She must have cried before she. From the impression she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. It was circular with a relief shaped like a peace mark. And his body is lying on the table. Oh, that's. Read. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. The tongue's been removed. Look at the edge of the thumb. He's neatly wearing fake fingernail.
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Asha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator is just like you. He's passionate about women. He's a passionate kisser.
Oh, he bit her tongue off.
This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
No.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Three every time.
There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
Addiction is a terrible thing, kids.
Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
And all I had to do was cheat. Can't smoke in the hospital. There's something in this town, Zach.
Zach, they're here.
Oh, okay. I better report in. What am I supposed to do? I'm sorry, I do not understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Do I have a lighter I could use? Oh, I just assumed the door wasn't openable. Anna. Belts for storing bodies. Open these ones really needed. Got some bullets. Anna, no, don't do it.
Nice shot. Great.
I gotta work on my headshots. Oh.
Nice shot. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing.
One of these days I'm gonna die to this damn scroll wheel. Right.
Bullseye.
Why do I say bullseye if I don't get a headshot? Okay, easy there, big fella. Don't put the damn gun away.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Bullseye.
Seems like I'm able to get a headshot second time around. Take that, you evil box. More bullets. I need more bullets. I wish I could move with my gun pointed, but I guess it's under. Can't I get? Oop. Oop. Oops, I missed. I really feel like giving me a headshot reward on my second shot doesn't quite feel right. Oop. Oops, I missed.
Great.
I also feel like I should be able to burn this stuff with my lighter. That would be not how it goes here. York. Oh, after. Can't if just
Great. Nice shot.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Nice shot.
You say I want to die or I don't want to die? 6 one, half a dozen the other. Lousy boxes in the wrong locations. You should be in storage. Too far away.
Great.
Oh, operating room. That's a bad sign. Oh, I thought it was giant hands. I hear you. Where are you? Covered with white cloth. What should we do, Jack? Look underneath. I'm gonna regret this. It's the cloth. Key card. Okay. Oh, well. Get up.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Oh no, not again. Ah.
Great.
I think I need to use one of those. Thank you very much. How do I use it? There we go. I see. I see. Don't mind if I do. Coffee. Oh, I'm stuck.
Great. Great. Great.
Hmm. Just a little janky is all. There we go. Hmm. I could sleep here. I'm not sure I would want to, but I could. This is ominous. Don't like this one bit. They've given you all the gear before you get into a boss fight, probably. No, I'm not going to have a nap. Change my attire. It would certainly weird them out if I were to show up wearing a different outfit than I was wearing when I left the room, but... Oh. Alright, in the toolbox. Nope, nothing worth. Prepare for trouble. Bad feeling about it. You might say I have a deadly premonition.
Great.
Oh, I missed. Come on.
Bullseye.
Damn it.
Yes. Yes.
Smashed wheelchair. I think I see bullet holes here. Damn it.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Stupid boxes. I'm so tired of you being there. Alright. Well, guessing this long trail of blood will lead me to the boss. Or last. Uh-oh. Anna, no!
Here! Over here!
The fact that I have unlimited ammo and just have to reload it every once not a bad thing. No. Oh, did those things break? That's annoying. Now I know why they gave me more than one. Oops.
Nice shot.
Locked. I need a key to open. Yeah. Yo, my own hand spooked me there. I got a first aid kit. Yeah. Luckily, all I need to type is on the very left-hand side of the keyboard. There. Now I can do an MRI? Ah. The save points here are very generous. Unclear. Nope. That's not where I meant to go. Yeah, well, fair enough. Hmm. Do they have guns? Are these zombies with guns? That's not good. They're not supposed to be able to use missile weapons. That throws everything out the window.
Great. Great.
Amazing.
Great.
I wish I could just walk over them. Didn't have to choose to pick them up. That's a relatively minor grade. Oh! You didn't freeze, did you? Oh, well, maybe you did. Well,